Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga Upload. I'm Maris Aylward. Today's video is a special one. It's a product review. We'll talk about the Jade Harmony Professional Yoga Mat and the Jade Travel Yoga Mat. We'll talk about the specs of the product, weigh the pros and cons so you can find out if this is the right mat for you. That's all coming up next. First, let me show you the products up close. We'll lay it on the ground and talk about the specs. The red mat is the Jade Travel Mat. It costs $59.95. The pink mat is the Jade Harmony Professional Yoga Mat. It's $74.95. These prices are from their website, jadeyoga.com. You can also order off Amazon. Both mats are made from the same natural rubber material. The main difference is their thickness. The red Travel Yoga Mat is 1/8 of an inch thick. It is their thinnest mat and lightest mat at 3 pounds, while the Jade Harmony mat is 3/16 of an inch thick. Also, according to their website, all Jade Yoga mats are made in the US. Here are the Jade Yoga mats laid out on the ground. As you can see, they lay flat, no lumps, no bumps, no curling at the edges or the corners, which is nice. Both mats are 24 inches wide and 68 inches long. Also available are extra wide versions at 28 inches and extra long versions at 74 inches. I've had these mats for more than 4 years. I use them all the time to practice and teach Vinyasa flow, even hot yoga. They've survived amazingly well, in my opinion, and I really do enjoy using these. Now let's talk about the pros. Number one pro is the traction. It has great grip. It's non-slippery. My experience with this has been very positive in terms of staying on my mat and not slipping in downward facing dog. Having said that, I'm a bit of an anomaly. I sweat a lot and my palms sweat when I practice, and I know that's gross, too much information, I'm sorry. But at some point, if I'm practicing hot yoga especially, I will start to slip on this one. And I don't really blame the mat for that. If it's too much sweat, too much moisture, I will start to slip. So I'll put a towel over it. But if you are a normal person who sweats a normal amount, then you might like this for the traction that it provides. Number two pro is it's eco-friendly. The material is natural rubber, which is a renewable and sustainable resource. There's no PVC, no synthetic rubbers. So if you're sensitive to that, this is a good thing to consider. In connection to being eco-friendly, another pro is that they have a Buy a Mat, Plant a Tree program. They've partnered with Trees for the Future. It's an organization that works with local communities on environmentally sustainable projects. And that's great. The last pro is variety. You have different sizes, different thicknesses of the mat, and also a variety of colors, and it's really lovely to look at. So if that's important to you, just how pretty your mat is, Jade Yoga has a lot of wonderful colors for you to choose from. Let's talk about the cons. Number one definitely is the price. $60, $75, maybe a little bit less if you buy it on Amazon. But it's still a lot of money for a yoga mat. However, if you are a consistent yoga practitioner, you want a good, high-quality yoga mat that comes from a company that you know helps the environment, then, maybe you're okay with spending your money on this. The second con is durability. And I know I said it's a good, high-quality yoga mat, and it is, but it's not your forever yoga mat. The reason I say this is because another mat that I will be reviewing next week is very, very durable. It can be considered a forever yoga mat that's going to last a really, really long time. This, though high quality, has its limits. So at some point, it might lose some traction. It'll get scuffed up on different parts, usually where the hands and the feet go in downward facing dog. Mine is a little scuffed up. And also it stretches out a little bit. When you're on your mat in down dog, for example, I can feel the mat sometimes getting stretched in different directions. And I had my husband use it one time on a very slippery wooden floor, and the mat was sliding around on the floor. Now the third con is it has a rubber smell. Personally, it didn't bother me when I first bought it. It still doesn't bother me now. It will dissipate over time, but if you don't have the patience for that, then definitely bear that in mind with the Jade Yoga Mat. And there you have it. We talked about the details of the product, weighed the pros and cons. Now you can make a more informed decision when you're out there choosing the yoga mat that's right for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Any feedback that you might have, tell us what you think. I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.